What's good, everybody? So this is our brand new kids bed. Let me turn the lights on, and today we are going to show you how we did some upgrades. So we got this twin mattress, so we're going to go over this one. This is a really good one for kids. It's an 8-inch gel. We also got these blue really soft thermal sheets. It comes with a pillow, and we used the flat sheet to create a fort at the very bottom. All right, so we're gonna show you how we came up with this, as well as how we built a roof. So if you're gonna get a bunk bed, but if you wanna get a roof, it's an extra like 400 bucks. So I'm gonna show you how to create this out of basically a curtain. So if you wanna know how to create an amazing little bed for your kid with a slide, stay tuned for the whole video. So we're gonna remove all this. We're gonna put the twin here, put the sheets on. And then we're going to start figuring out how we're going to build this little roof for our new bunk bed. We may actually even build the roof out of these. It'll be a lot easier to just cut things in. We may actually do that because we have a bunch. But I was hoping to maybe even put this on the bottom here, because here's going to be crawling around. We'll see. Let's get all this stuff out first. So let's just go and remove this right now. We're going to go and build out planks on the roof, but we figured, well, we've got these drapes, so maybe we can use a stapler to create a roof out of the drapes. And then we created a pad at the bottom out of the foam. So now let's do the roof. So I've shot the staples and I've overlapped this a little bit with the fabric. I'm stretching this just so this has like a nice tight squeeze, and it's kind of got a nice overhang. We're just using a manual gun. It'd be a lot better if it was electric because this is solid wood. And we're just gonna tighten this up a little bit and then shoot this in a couple of times. Well, maybe we won't need to do a window. Maybe instead I'll just build out like a ledge for food or something. But yeah, I definitely dig the roof. Here is our mattress. Believe it or not, it's actually really heavy because it's vacuum sucked. Means it's gonna fill up with air. It's also gonna be a little heavier. I'd say it weighs about, I don't know, 20 pounds. These slats can hold roughly 220 to 250, so we're good. Now when you're cutting this open, careful, you don't want to accidentally cut the mattress. So we're just going to use this thin pumpkin knife, and then the rest should kind of unravel on its own. So it's filling up with air right now. So we're just going to set this up the way it's supposed to, and then we're going to go remove this foil, and then it's going to just absorb the air much faster. So we literally just got this out, and look at this. Right away, pretty much expanded. You got to give it about 20 hours or so to take shape, because right now for sure it's going like this. It's a gel, 8-inch. It snaps back. It's medium. You can get these in pretty firm. This mattress here in this crib, for example, it is very firm. It's definitely not gel. This is actually the size of bed that I had even up to I was 16, 17 years old. So that's pretty bonkers, and my kid gets this at 2.5. Yeah. This feels nice and soft. There are thermal properties on this, so that's why it feels kind of cool to the touch. By law, you need about 5 to 6 inches up to the top of the rail from the mattress, just for safety. So I'm gonna actually test this out right now. I'm gonna climb in the bed and I'm gonna lie down and see how good it feels. So this is a medium firmness. It's very soft, I'll give them that much. Oh my, it's like, yeah, so you kind of sink in. Yeah, you definitely don't feel the slats gel memory foam. It's almost like sleeping on the pillow. It bounces back, and it's long. Like, I'm 5'11", and the twin is 34 wide, I believe, by 72 inches. So I can very easily even spread my arms out. We're gonna go and put our sheets on right now. Soft, essential sleep companion. So we got a flat sheet, 66 by 96, one fitted sheet, 39 by 75. Standard pillowcase, 20 by 30, and if it just fits, mattress is up to 50 inches thick, and this is only an 8-inch. You definitely want to wash these sheets. These do have thermal properties, so it's going to keep our kid nice and cool in the summer and nice and warm in the winter. Here's our pillow. This is a sham. It is made of 100% polyester. It's got an envelope cover. I like my zipper ones. I don't know why people don't sell zipper ones often, but it doesn't matter. All right, now they only gave us one, so it's gonna be hard to match because I have a bunch of pillows, but it fits nice. Okay. The fitted sheets are nice because they have a nice thick rubber on all of the ends, and the sewing is not bad. We just grab this, We're gonna stick this over top of here, and then we're gonna drag this to the other side. So here it is. Stretches out quite nicely. Very little wrinkle. I can still pull this a little more if I want to, right? But I'm actually liking it. It's nice and clean. Yeah, we just have to colorize it with some pillows, I think. And here we are with some extra pillows for decor. Nice and soft. Everything worked out great. Mattress is nice and comfy. The sheets are really nice. I mean, I'm 5'11" and I can fit and sleep on here comfortably. So the flat sheet really serves no purpose. So I think we're gonna use this as a fort. A fort is essentially just a hidden blanket or an entrance. So we're gonna put a blanket here, and then you can still walk in just through it. The way we're gonna do that is simply by taking a very thin piece of wood. So we've stretched out the flat sheet that we got from the bedding. We're basically just feeding this underneath all the way to the end. All we're gonna do is go on the inside, and then we're gonna go over there all the way to the end, and then we're just gonna go and nail that in. And now we just go and do a couple more, and then this is going to stay in place. Now for this side, we cut a piece this long, and we're gonna basically do the same thing. Just do it this way, basically like this. All right, so that's all done. So now we have a fort, and we have a little tiny window to still give your kids privacy without them getting annoyed. And it actually worked out quite well because it's long enough. And here's what it looks like underneath. Again, we've already added our soft padding, and we're just gonna go and add lights. And yeah, so this is how to build your fort for your house bed. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.